So, you're planning a trip to Osaka. You should be excited, right? But if you're anything like most travelers, there's probably also this little feeling of, well, being completely overwhelmed. I mean, with so much to see and do, where on earth do you even start? You've probably already done the fun part. You've scrolled through blogs, watched videos, and saved like 100 must-try spots. Your map is it's covered in pins for ramen, takoyaki, you name it. But then reality hits. How do you actually connect all those dots? Which restaurant is near which site? How do you group them so you're not spending half your day on a train crisscrossing the city? This is that exact moment where all that fun excitement can just turn into stress. And this leads us to this really strange problem, which you could call the information paradox. The issue isn't that there's a lack of information out there. Heck no. The problem is that there's too much. And listen, if you're feeling this way, you are definitely not alone. The number one question, the biggest challenge we hear from travelers is this: I have all the info I need, but I just don't know how to organize it for my trip. So here's the key takeaway. The real problem isn't about finding great places to go. The internet has totally solved that for us. The real problem is combination. It's about putting all those puzzle pieces together in a way that actually makes sense. And this right here, this visualizes it perfectly. On one side, you've got all that generic info, restaurant lists, attraction guides, you know the drill. But on the other side, you've got your unique trip, where your hotel is, who you're traveling with, what your personal travel style is. This is exactly why downloading someone else's perfect 3-day Osaka itinerary almost never works. You start trying to change it, and before you know it, you've modified it so much, you've basically started from scratch anyway. Their plan was built for their trip, not for yours. So what do we do about this? How do you bridge that massive gap between having endless information and having a practical plan that you can actually use? Well, this is where a different kind of tool comes in. Imagine, instead of a static guide, you had your own personal itinerary architect, a tool that literally builds a plan just for you. The idea is pretty simple, really. Think of it as an itinerary auto-arranger. Now, its job isn't to find some brand new secret spot nobody's ever heard of. Nope. Its job is to take all the well-known, amazing information about Osaka and intelligently organize it around your specific needs to build your personal plan. So how would something like this even work? Well, the process is actually surprisingly simple. It just needs 5 key pieces of information from you to do all the heavy lifting. First up, your travel duration. Are we talking a quick weekend or a longer stay? Number 2, who's with you? A plan for a solo traveler is going to look way different than one for a family with kids. 3, what's your style? Are you a foodie, a sightseer, a shopper? 4, your home base. Where's your hotel? And last, you can even add a few must-visit spots that are non-negotiable for you. You just provide those 5 simple inputs, and the system can process all of that to create a fully formed, logical, and super efficient plan that's ready to go. And what you get back isn't just a simple list of places. Oh no, you get a detailed day-by-day schedule with the most efficient travel routes to stop you from backtracking. It even times out your meals and gives you these crucial little tips, like a heads up if a certain part of the day might be a little tough on your feet. Basically, a complete itinerary you can actually use. Now, a tool like this is an absolute game changer for a few groups of people. First-time visitors to Osaka, for sure. Also for all of us planners who start out super excited but then just kind of give up halfway through. And it's incredibly helpful if you're traveling with kids or parents or really anyone who's worried about getting exhausted from running all over the city. Okay, I know. Seeing is believing. To really get how this kind of dynamic planning works, the best way is to just see it in action for yourself. So you can actually generate a sample itinerary to see exactly how the logic works and what the final plan looks like without any kind of commitment. For example, you could generate a complete personalized itinerary for the entire first day of your trip, just to get a feel for it. The whole goal is for you to have that aha moment, that moment where you look at the schedule and you think, oh, okay, I see how it's grouping things near my hotel for the morning and then moving me towards another area in the afternoon. This actually makes sense. Once you see that, you'll know if it's right for you. So let's bring this all together. The entire goal here is to shift your energy, to move you away from the stress and the worry of planning and get you back to the pure excitement of the trip itself. Because let's be real, the hardest part of any vacation is often all the mental gymnastics you have to do before you even leave the house. That endless searching and decision-making can be so draining. Ultimately, you want to solve this logistical puzzle so you can free up your mind. By getting the planning sorted out before you go, you can just look forward to the sights, the sounds, and the incredible food of Osaka. The real question is, how are you going to conquer that planning overwhelm and get back to being excited about your trip?